Almost distant memory, indeed. 26,277, that record high, which was actually tomorrow, the 27th of September. Many stocks also made record highs on that day, and since then have not seen those levels. And since that level, of course, this is as of yesterday's close, at 5% down on the Nifty. We'll add a couple of more percentage points to this today. 17 stocks that have delivered positive returns in the last 12 months, and more than 24 stocks on the Nifty have declined 10% or more in these last 12 months. Now, ever since the Nifty made a record high, we've seen a lot on this market. The consistent FII outflows, sluggish earnings, cuts to the EPS estimates for the Nifty, and then from the start of the year, the reform push began from the government's front as well. We saw income tax cuts during the budget, then came the tariff tantrums in the month of April. They still continue, and of course, we saw the GST reforms also taking place just this month. But among the Nifty performers, which are the top ones? Surprise, surprise, Eicher Motors is the top performer, 38% higher on that stock. BEL, of course, the defense stocks that have done well, 37% on that. Bajaj Finance, the compounding story of the decade, 30% higher in the last 12 months. Has seen some bit of underperformance of late, but still among the list of top gainers. Maruti, of course, with the recent rush in auto stocks, and Eternal, the new Nifty entrant, also making its way to the list of top performers. The list of worst performers is slightly longer though. IndusInd Bank has halved. Trent, with some positive returns almost over the last decade, is down 40%. Tata Motors, the list of woes just don't seem to end for this. TCS, the worst performer on the Nifty. IT, since that index made a record high in December. And Bajaj Auto down another 30%. You take a list of the other underperformers: Asian Paints, Coal India, Infosys, NTPC, HCL Tech. IT has been the biggest drag on the index over the last 12 months. You take a look at the mid-cap index. Well, of course, mid-cap and small-cap indices made their record highs in the month of December, but you're still taking a one-year view here. The mid-cap index was down 5% in the last 12 months. Almost half of the index has declined 10% or more. And if you take a look at the best performers here as well, there's an underperforming name as the best performer. Paytm is up 70% in the last 12 months, as is BSC. And look at Muthoot Finance, Vari Energies. Defense continues to make a mention here with Masgaon Dock as well. You take a look at the list of the underperformers and you will get to know Ola Electric, that has nearly halved. Sona BLW has nearly halved. Tata Technologies, the woes here continue as well, is almost approaching its IPO price now. And Godrej Properties, the list of real estate underperformers, 38% lower in the last 12 months. The losses of the small cap index are slightly bigger as compared to the Nifty and the mid cap index, down almost 7% in the last 12 months. And more than 55 stocks on the small cap index have declined 10% or more. But look at the outperformers here. Laurus Labs has nearly doubled. Amber Enterprises is up 80%. Garden Reach, another defense name, up 60%. And an IT name finds a mention here, Sagility, up 50% in the last 12 months. And the list of underperformers on the small cap index, the Tejas Networks has halved, HFCL has halved, as has Ramkrishna Forgings, Natco Pharma and Sonata Software too, seeing losses of anywhere between 40 to 45%. That was the year gone by on the index since it made a record high, and we are heading into a very, very important month with lots of triggers, starting off with the second quarter results.